And I'm going to keep the camera on a slightly wider angle just because this is kind of a scenic journey. And stay quiet, except when I'm not quiet. And I'll try not to disturb others as I'm walking by them, so keep that nice and mellow. This is really interesting because it's right in the heart of Long Beach, California. It's a large park area where you come right off the street, you park, and then you go straight into this huge like nature center reserve almost. It's very interesting. It's very much like the mountains. There's some nice mountain ranges around us here in Southern California, and it's just kind of like being on those mountain ranges. Very outdoorsy. Recreation center. So just enjoy the stroll. If you've never been here and you're in Southern California, it's strongly recommended by me, wherever I am, right? But it's a very nice walk, very nice trip. Here are little turtles.
But you did 5.
No, I didn't.
6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
And here are two trails. One is paved, only a quarter mile, and then these are the longer walking trails on this end. This is actually pretty cool. If you have any type of mobility issues, you can just go on the paved one, and it gives you the same feel as this one. It's just not on the uneven, literally just outdoor trail style surfaces you have here. Very pretty lakes. It's a nice warm day in August, Southern California.
You know what? I don't care if she comes. Mommy can talk to her.
And I get to hear little bits and pieces of a whole bunch of juicy gossip and conversations as I pass by. Don't get too excited. Here's the 1 and 2 mile trails. Got a little sign showing you where to go. And the exit, I'm going to go on the trails. Got a little babbling brook here. Very little babbling going on though. Like I said, a nice summer Southern California day. It's actually pretty nice. It was warmer this whole week. It was in the 90s. But now feels like around low 80s. Just a beautiful walk. I mean, you're literally transported from the center of a 55 square mile city, which is Long Beach, into the woods. It exists right in the middle of the city. And that's pretty nuts. It's pretty crazy. I mean, there's no signs around here that there's any civilization, besides some sounds, of course. You can hear things, but visually, I mean, you're in the middle of the woods, man. And we have the little uphill zigzaggy incline here. It's a good workout, definitely. Not too stressful, but enough to give you some nice cardio results. And back and forth, just like Disneyland, just like I'm queuing up for Magic Mountain. I mean Space Mountain, whatever.
Careful, okay, Juju? We'll slip. Yeah, can I do
Managed to get past the always dangerous outdoor kid obstacles. Nice little hangout zone. You can tell stories, do some counseling. Like I said, this is just gorgeous. Just in the middle of nowhere awesomeness. You can hear little things scurrying in the bushes. Nothing like Bigfoot level or anything, just small stuff.
So boring.
It's a good way to kind of unplug and drop the electronics, drop the streaming, and just kind of touch trees and get back to what it's actually all about. And the cool thing, this is free entrance. You don't have to pay anything, just parking, which is about like $8 or $9. So and then you can just wander around until you pass out. So it's a pretty affordable way to experience the outdoors. Like I said, there's a lot of sitting areas and other areas. I'm sure you can spend some time here just enjoying other people's company as well. One of many benches we're going to run across. I'm trying to break away from the groups. Nice cool little bridges over the little, I think they're fish-free lakes at the moment. I don't see any fish. So I may have one more group to get past here. And I can do it. Yeah, they never stood a chance. Not a chance. Now, last time I was here was maybe about 2.5 years ago, and it was springtime. And so it's a different look here. It's definitely not quite as all the bright, crazy, beautiful foliage. It's a little, Augusty, a little drier, but that's to be expected. But just the overall canopy and feel here is like really amazing. It's great to just, when I used to go to the San Bernardino Mountains, they're right in Southern California here, as a kid, we drove up and that's what this was. This experience here is what the mountains were like. But to get to those mountains, you had to drive 2 hours, go up, literally drive up mountains to get to the top of where these areas are, like Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead, places like that. And as you were ascending the mountain and going there, you're seeing a change in the topiary. Just the whole environment is changing as you're going from city to woods. The weird thing about this is you literally are driving on a street and the next minute you're walking here. So it's kind of a bit of a shock to the system because, there is no transition. You're just all of a sudden in the middle of the woods. Like I said, there's 3 main trails. There's a little 1/4 mile trail that has pavement on it. There's a 1 mile trail and a 2 mile trail. We're going to do the 2 mile because I'm a rough, tough outdoors kind of guy. And because I like walking.
When he gets mad, he's died like he died. But in the game that I was playing, the that game that I was playing, he died in that one. The person.
Okay, so we got some more good gossip there. I'm not sure what to make of it. Someone might have died, I don't know. Okay, I think squirrel. We have a wild beast sighting. There are signs saying don't feed them because I'll bite you. I'm not sure I've ever met a biting squirrel before. They usually seem pretty passive. And finally, broken out. So anyway, as I was saying, 1 mile trail, 2 mile trail. I've been walking for a while, and guess what? We're not even to the first trail yet. We aren't even to the 1 or 2 mile cutoff. So I don't really know how long the walk is because you have to walk to get to your 1 or 2 mile starting line. Or maybe this is counted as part of it. I don't really know. Oh, here's where you go to see spiders. So I'm gonna not really go there.
Come on, my love. Come on, babes.
Employees only. Employees only. What do they have, like vending machines back there? Now I'm curious. Employee only trail areas. To keep the Halloween decorations or something? I don't know. Got a little flowerage going on here, kind of cute. They have a lot of covered paths, which I think is super cool. I'm actually really into that. I like canopies kind of situations. I think they're very pleasant just to be in, walking in general. Wow. And even this is supposed to be kind of a one-way trail. We have people going both ways. Hello. So I seem to kind of be going upstream here. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, more canopies. Very cool. Very cool. So now we have, kind of a very nice open area here. It's getting very rugged, not a lot of, areas cleaned up and pristine and everything. It's just the woods. Which is pretty much exactly what I'd want to see on a walk like this. I don't want to see any manicured, manufactured stuff. I just want to see it raw. Give it to me raw. If stuff falls down, leave it. If it breaks off, let it stay. Nice little open area here. It'd be cool to have like a picnic or something. Okay, heard an airplane. That kind of messed with my feng shui a little bit. Another one of those killer squirrels. What do you want, brother? Oop. You're a little skittish. I guess they are actually wild squirrels. We have squirrels around in the city, city, and I think they're probably relatively tame because, you know, they kind of approach people and stuff like that. And these ones, I guess they probably would be wild squirrels. So they may be plotting against me as I speak here. I don't think I've ever run into a wild squirrel. I don't think I'm going to take his nuts, that's for sure. More little streams, very nice. Whoa. Look like two kids from The Shining there. And of course, here we go. Gotta keep people a little watered here. Always do that first. Otherwise you get a spider in the mouth. I actually did that when I was a kid. Traumatized the heck out of me. Put my mouth over it, squirted it, and had a spider in my mouth. Trauma, trauma, trauma. But you learn quickly. Some more multiple paths. I guess I'll go this way. Ooh, that was the first path option we had. Normally you're kind of on the rails, but that was the first free flow. There you go. Cool little streams, man. I don't really see anything in them, but they're nice. Very nice. I wonder if there's a mosquito issue here. And I don't want to find out. Well, I don't mind finding out if the answer is no, but a little more concerned about it, yes. And of course, you have nice little bridges going over the little rivers, little babbling brooks. Oh my God, are you serious? I've been walking for how long? How long have I been walking? What do I see here? The 1 mile trail or 2 mile trail sign. How long have I been walking? How long have I been walking? Okay, so now I start 2 miles, I guess? So this is 3 miles. I'm not sure, man. It's a little false advertising, 2 mile trail, you gotta walk a mile to get to it. Ooh, nice.
And then after maybe like 3 or 4 times that we go,
okay, you got little sandbags to help nature out here. Seems like a violation to me. And I like the little fern meadow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm still thinking about that sign with the spiders. You can actually stop and stare at the spiders back there, which I didn't do for some reason. Hard to believe, huh? Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, so as far as the walk is concerned, it's generally flat, but with like little 2 or 3 degree inclines or decreases. So it's a decent, I mean, it's a decent little hike, a decent little hiking workout. Very cool. I can't believe I haven't been here in 2.5 years. Okay. More vending machines, I guess. Employees only. What's back there? I gotta talk to an employee. Now here's some huge reeds. Gigantic reeds. I'm pretty sure they're like in a swamp. I think we got a big lake out there that's full of reeds. But we will see. Because if there's a lake, it can't be total reeds. We got to be able to see it at some point. And I am going to keep coming back to this because I just have to. It's pretty just amazing that right now I'm in the middle of a major city. If you've ever flown into LAX, I've done a bit of flying in my days. And some places, you know, it's nice, you know, green, and there's a little city, then you land. When you come into LAX, you see about 15 to 20 minutes of nothing but concrete and buildings. So in the middle of this concrete jungle, to have this massive outdoor sanctuary is amazing. What the heck? Okay, so that kind of looks like a little bit of a Blair Witch thing going on back in here. Little burnt areas, maybe? I don't know. I'm out. I don't want to deal with any witchcraft. And, oh, yes, indeed. Here we go. A little bit of skanky water down there. So this is reeds on a lake, or whatever you call them. Very cool, very cool. Just overall scenery is very cool. I mean, there's nothing here at all that says you're anywhere near humanity. And for that, I think it's kind of underused. I think people should get into this more often. I mean, there are a lot of people on the front end. There are less back here. I do remember that being the trend. For some reason, everyone maybe starts out all excited to hike, then they turn around and go, yeah, there's something I gotta see on Netflix. And they bail out. And you just get more and more isolated and remote. Walking next to the spiders are crazy out here, man. Here's another little buddy. How you doing? Don't leave him alone. I don't want the spiders to kind of conspire against me out here. That would be less than good. This is kind of a hidden gem. I don't think a lot of people, I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people who live in the area, and some people are like, oh yeah, I've heard of it. So not a lot of people maybe really know about it or really have been here. Or can I say, oh, nature center, whatever. Not understanding they can completely escape anything remotely city-like if they come here. And if you're ever visiting the area, this is a must-do. You can go to the mountains without going to the mountains. More bridges. They're little signposts. I've passed most of them up, but apparently that's maybe I would assume that's some kind of a audio tour or something. And please don't collect the plants. Don't worry about it. I left my terrarium at home. Dang it, here we go again, man. More employees only. Employees only. Why? What's back there? Why is it such a secret? What are they hiding is my main question here. You know what I should do? I should just take a job here go through whatever orientation, sign the paperwork, say, hey, I'll be back in a few minutes, man, I'm gonna take my lunch break. Go through all these little employee-only areas, and then quit. I think it's the only way to do it legally. So you don't want to get caught in a nature center in an employee-only area. At least that's my instinctive reaction to this. And oh, here we go. What the heck? Power lines. This completely disrupted my feng shui. First actual sign of civilization I've seen. I'll forgive him. You just gotta kind of not look up. And these are the ones you have to stay off. It looks like a path, but you're supposed to stay off those. You can only stay on the main paths. Ooh, look at this canopy. Man, you walk in here single, you leave married. This is romantic. Kind of a Beauty and the Beast kind of way. This is cool. Very nice. The last time I came here, like it's about maybe I think 2.5 years ago or so, it was a lot harder. I was 280 pounds and on the verge of morbid obesity, and so doing this walk was pretty rough. Just in general, I take little stops and all this and that. Now, in the past year, I've lost 90 pounds. I'm sorry, 95 pounds, actually, yeah. And down close to my ideal weight. Not quite there, but close. And it makes this walk a whole heck of a lot easier. That's a fact. The key is to get away from ultra-processed foods at all cost and avoid sugar and lean into natural, actual, normal foods. Now we're heading into, ooh, wow. This is a bitchin' lake. A lot of stuff on the surface, but this is really neat. I haven't had an opening and a clearing in a while. This is, wow, this is a big lake. Very cool. Oh, and you got turtles. Little turtles in the water. I've only seen turtles, I haven't seen fish. But I guess anyone can see a fish in a lake. Turtles a little more special. Where do these turtles come from? Just like live out here and do nature and stuff like that? Now here we have something that's obviously keeping the matrix running. Some kind of huge pump. Are they filtering the lake? Okay, employees apparently. Okay, so you got to be an employee to go here, but not an employee to get close to the lake pump. Not sure what that's about. Smells very much like the outdoors, like you're in the mountains, like you're in a very like a wilderness kind of a campsite situation. Has a general odor of just you know, the dirt, the pollens, all that wonderful stuff. As you get deeper into the walk, it does thin out as far as people. The other ones have either become hopelessly lost. Up. Nope. Coming right up to me. I think squirrels got the other people. Oh, or ants. These red ants. They'll do you in. I think it's this way. Pretty close, yeah. Okay, let me take a little break here. I seem to have picked up a family that I didn't order. And since I'm not here to film people, I'm here to film natures and squirrel attacks. So once again, man, nothing, nobody. Just one stray family looking for a toilet. Isn't that always the way? But they do have one toilet here, restroom area, I'm sorry. And they were a couple inches away from it. Here it is. Now there was a tree here. There was the most amazing tree last time. It was gorgeous. Up there it is. Oh wow. When I was here, like I said, it was a spring, and the leaves on this thing were just golden and so alive. It looked like Pandora, like literally it was this sacred location. Now it's kind of stripped down, skeletal, but this is still a super cool tree. I love everything about this tree, man. It's the only one of its kind out here. I don't even know what it is. It deserves its own little signpost. That's awesome. One more look at the magical tree. Very nice. Lost the trail for a second. Here we go. Once again, a good little workout. Better than a treadmill. Better than an elliptical. Get out in nature, man. Personally, I feel that this kind of experience, just kind of getting out, back to nature, back to the woods, is very psychologically good for people. That's just my opinion. As a total untrained lay amateur who makes no claim to any expertise on the subject. More people going the other way, man. Am I heading towards Godzilla or something? It always happens in the monster movies. Everyone's running one way, and then you see the one idiot running straight towards Godzilla. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, so I am somewhere into my 2-hour. What is this? Is this like a marriage? A marriage section? Is this a witchcraft thing? What do I got here? I'm gonna go through it. Maybe a portal. Ah, spiderwebs. Screwed. Stay on the path, man. Okay. You can all laugh at me. First time off the path. Spiderweb. Now it smells like horse poop. I haven't seen a horse. But there's horse poop. Or like a really sick squirrel. I'm not really sure. Are you still watching me at this point? You must be a glutton for punishment or something. Winding path. Now, I don't know where I am into this 2-mile walk, because I don't know when the 2 miles started. Did it start when I started, or did it start when I hit the little sign saying 2 miles? But I generally do a lot of walking anyway. I'm kind of prioritizing walking over driving. I think there's a farmer's market about 2 miles from my house. There's a place where I pick up frozen berries about 1.5 miles from my house. And I started just walking to these places. It takes a little more time. But, you get a lot of steps in. It makes a huge difference in just how you feel. Overall, why drive when you can walk? I used to walk all the time as a kid, and I was always healthy as a kid. So why am I driving as an adult? Obviously, you live in an area where that driving is not that, kind of mandatory, or walking isn't that practical, then you have a different situation. But I can do certain trips, and I try and, if I have a choice and it's safe and it's cool, I'll emphasize walking over driving any day. Wow, one of the biggest openings in a while. Okay, now they got another sign here. One of these MASH signs up here. 2-mile exit or restroom. I'm gonna choose exit. There was no announcing the end of the 2 miles. It's a 2-mile trail with no actual ending point to it. Guess you gotta trust them. And the Godzilla thing continues as I go upstream, like a salmon. Nice little ooh, now we got the Jurassic Park fenced off area. Doesn't say employees only. Exit. Does that mean I can jump the electrocuted fence and go back there? Walking for a while. If you're still watching at this point, you may want to consider therapy. Just saying. No, but this is interesting. It's cool to experience places like this even virtually. Wow. That lady was barefoot. Brave or lion, man, I wouldn't come out here barefoot. That sign did say exit, right? So to get to the 2-mile start, you gotta walk about 1 mile. Then, when you see the exit sign, you gotta walk, 1 mile to get to the exit? This is a 4-mile thing. Ooh, this is very cool in here, man. Very cool. I told you I like canopies. Plus the temperature change is immediate and dramatic. One more pass here.
Yeah, you see the red tail one?
Yeah, that exit sign, I think it was a joke. I think they put me right back on the 2-mile trail. And someone's laughing. I don't see no exit. Okay, here we are. Here we are, back to close to where this is the first lake we came across with the turtles on the logs. Okay, there's that first lake. So this was a nice walk. It was a nice day. It was a nice trail, a nice afternoon. A nice escape from the city while technically being in the city. I recommend it to anyone visiting the area. Strongly did recommend it. Nice, nice, nice. I wonder if I should do more of these. There's a lot of interesting walking places around town or around the woods. And here's that little paved area. Once again, if you have any type of physical limitations, it's perfect for that. You still get a view of everything. I was on it before and it was nice, definitely nice. Here's the main rec center again. And that's it. Nice, quick, little 45-minute trek towards, I'm just going to say 2+ miles, as close as I can get. A little more than 2 miles. And there's a lake. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me, and hope to see you out here one day. And if you do, watch out for the squirrels. Take care.